We've arrived at a park. You've told me the name like 10 times, but I still can't remember it. It's called...
I'm saying Van Tam, but I'm not sure.
Van Tam Park. And this is where they're also holding some sort of an Australian international food... what do you call it? It's an exhibit.
Cuisine festival.
Cuisine festival. It's sort of a marketing thing to... a way to promote Australian products in Vietnam. I was expecting a huge event covering the whole park, but it looks to be quite a small thing. We're gonna walk over there, just take a look around, see what's going on.
Yeah, Le Van Tan. Le Van Tan.
Le Van Tan. So we're inside the Australia exhibit, and I don't know that there's a whole lot to talk about in here, but since we're here, I thought I would fire up the GoPro just to show a little bit. You've got some various companies around here marketing different types of food from Australia, I guess. And you expect to see some Australian beef, right? And that looks like what we have right here. Meatworks Butchery. And then a bunch more over here. I don't think we're going to be diving into this place. And then on the other side, there was a whole bunch of displays from schools, like Australian universities.
The wines would be interesting.
Yeah, wine.
But they're not the big brand names.
Yeah, I didn't notice that till now, yeah. A couple of wine companies, Australian wine. So yeah, that is basically what's going on here. I think it's only this weekend, and I think yesterday, Saturday, was the grand opening. They had a lot of ceremonies here, and a lot of big wigs and VIPs came. But today is just it's open to the public. And of course, you can't have an Australia exhibit without a kangaroo. So there's your token kangaroo on a beach, of all places.
Now, I suppose if I were very knowledgeable, I'd say, no, that's not a kangaroo, it's a wallaby or some other... I have no idea.
Yeah, I know. Yet another nice park, though. Look at that. Beautiful park. I don't think we've walked 2 blocks this whole day without coming across another park. I'm so surprised at how many there are, and then just how nice they are. Look at that.
And it cools the city.
Yeah, I can imagine. And I'm mainly impressed with the size of the trees that have clearly been here for a long time.
You'll get it after.
I've never actually... Oh! Am I going forward or backward?
That's backward, I think. Yeah, there you go.
So this is the right way?
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to make fun of anybody ever again on one of these machines. This is hard.
Yes.
This is a lot of work. If you're on here for 10 minutes, man, you've put in a workout, and your knees, man, your thighs, you're going to feel it.
It is more difficult for you.
Because I'm not the right height?
I think you're 6'2", right?
Yeah,
6'3"?
Well, I don't think I'm that tall. 6'1", but maybe.
I used to be 6'1.5", and I've shrunk 3 centimeters. So I'm about 6, a little bit over 6. So I give you, yeah, maybe you're, I think 6'2". Anyway, yeah, your knees are at the pivot point of that.
Right.
And someone who's, you know, below your shoulder would probably be more comfortable on that.
Wow. This is a workout. My thighs are like burning. Who knew? I've never been on one of those things before. Have you ever done one of those?
Yeah, I've tried it.
Holy
Same
crap.
experience. It's sort of like, it's not resistance, not the right word, but it's very hard at first to get it going.
Huh.
And then, yeah. One of the ones that are very simple, but I like a lot, let's see if we can find one in the shade. They're all in the sun. This thing here. I think it's very good for your shoulder. It's also good for pushing hands, the Tai Chi pushing hand.
And you're just supposed to turn it around?
Yeah, there's different ways you can do it, but you just do what comes naturally.
Well, I mean,
You can change hands.
Oh, it's like you could.
I could just use one hand,
Oh, okay.
or you can go back and forth. Like you don't, yeah, just grab it with both hands and go as far as you can. Whoops, I should be filming.
Yeah, well, I can see that if you have an idea, if you need a certain amount of flexibility, figure out your own routine, I guess. Huh. Wonder what the warnings say, like sort of make sure you're...
Do not touch.
Well...
I don't know. Let's go to the one over there. It's smaller and it's in the shade. And also we've got an example here. You see how he's turning them?
Okay.
There's different wrists, and you're going to find when you do that, you can get your hips into it.
Huh.
And that's what's like the pushing hands. Give it a try.
Well, were we going to try this one?
Okay.
Is that what you were aiming for?
I was aiming for that one. But we'll
Okay.
do this one first.
Oh, you just sort of...
Yeah, you wouldn't want the seat to be missing on that, the saddle, I mean.
No, I guess not. I can feel something down there. This feels very gentle. This would be a warm-up for that other torture machine over there. I think this is just to loosen up.
I think that works your hamstrings, not the tendons, but the muscle.
I don't feel
And
anything
your
really
glutes a
being
bit.
worked out.
Your glutes, I imagine.
Yeah, I don't
the
even know
back
what a
of your-
glute is.
Your butt and the back of your legs.
This is the one you were thinking of?
No, this one here.
Oh,
It's smaller circles, so it's a little bit, and there's two. So this is the one that makes me think of pushing hands. The image has gone off and there's red light blinking.
yeah, I don't think I would work this one into my morning routine. It doesn't seem to be doing anything, you know?
Okay, this I think is stopped, I'm not sure.
No, but still, as long as the red light is flashing,
Okay.
just the screen powers off, right?
Okay, now do it. Okay, don't do them in sync, or do them in sync, but not symmetrical. Let one lead,
I have no idea.
and then try to rotate from your hips at the same time. Here, I'll show you what I have in mind.
I don't get this one at all.
If I remember. Can you hold that at home?
Yeah. Whew, that is a heavy umbrella.
Yeah, but it's also big. So you can,
Well, I mean, you can force yourself to get
Yeah.
your hips involved, but
yeah.
you don't really need them.
No, you don't need them. It's to get used to using them.
Huh.
Anyhow, that's it. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Well, I like this one here. I want to, since we're, I tapped the screen, and since we're doing it, why don't we do one more? This is just a,
I say we do them all.
so yeah, I guess, oh, you're just doing this.
Yes. And it works on the flexibility of the hips. I guess there's a bit of cardio too. And I've seen some people do the two legs together, but
Like you just sort of, yeah, I think
yeah, I would.
I'll stick with the elementary level. I haven't graduated to the expert class. This could be dangerous. You could feel, you got to keep a tight grip.
Yes.
But again, this feels like more of a flexibility, loosen up.
I see you have your right leg bent more than your left.
Yeah? Oh yeah, I'm not going as high.
It may be a bit of stiffness.
Yeah, maybe.
We all have.
And now stepping off, you just don't want to go. There's no resistance here.
No.
That's just,
Why don't you try the twist again one? Right there, the orange one.
oh, that should be,
Or we can go for the blue one that matches your shirt. I don't know what the, oh yeah, the whole grip is different.
now this one I can sort of understand the twisting business. There we go.
And this exercise area is packed. in the evening.
Yeah, one of the parks that I saw in the morning when I walked to the War Remnants Museum, it had all these machines and all of them were being used. Everyone was occupied.
With the person waiting.
Doing,
perhaps.
yeah. In Thailand, I saw a lot of these parks, but the machines were not as nice as these, and they were all rusting. Nobody ever used them, so. Huh.
Oh,
Yeah, that almost looks like a weight machine, that one.
Oh yeah, yeah. That'll be
Are
for
you?
your
Oh, you're
shoulders,
lifting yourself up.
right? Yeah.
I've never seen that one before. Yeah, you can just. Oh, it's still. Yeah, this is a Hero 12. I guess it goes dim,
Yeah.
which is weird. I've never seen one go dim before. So I guess you're lifting your own weight.
Yes.
Huh.
Oh, so that's sort of like
But it's.
biceps and whatever these are called on the side. Obliques.
But
or
I can
something
see if you're, like, I would say I'm borderline elderly, but if you're really elderly, I can see these machines being a big help.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh,
this feels a little bit weird to be supporting my arm lift with my legs, because your legs are so much stronger than your arms.
Right.
But if you suffer from limited mobility, I can see this being a,
Good exercise.
Yeah. okay. I don't think you're supposed to lift with your legs at all. You're just lifting your body weight. And I couldn't do this for very long.
Now you want to try doing it very slow, like counting to 5, and 5 both ways.
When did I start paying you to be my aerobics instructor, torturer?
About 30 seconds ago.
My hands are so sweaty, I can't keep a grip.
It used to be rubber there, I think.
Yeah, I would think so. I need gloves, I think, because you can see my hands slipping off. Huh. I have a newfound respect for these machines. I can see them being very useful.
I think they're terrific.
Yeah, I'm surprised. After my park workout, we went down another street, just a block or two, to see the Pink Church. Do you know anything about the history of it, other than the fact that it's sort of coral pink?
I do not.
You know,
I do know that when I went to school, grade school, the school had what I called a lobster salad color theme. They had this pink, and then what this is to pink they had in green. So the school, everything was painted that color. And it was a school run by religious. So, I don't know, that might have been a thing.
it has to date from the French colonial period. I don't know what the
imagine
year
yes.
is.
We'll have to look it up and get the information. You can voice it over.
From here, we're shooting into the sun. May not come across as pink as it is, but
We'll walk further down. You can walk.
Yeah.
We can shoot from the other angle.
beautiful clock on the front.
Yes, it is. With the Alpha and Omega.
1:45. I think that's the right time.
We could look it up. We could look it up on the internet, get the history, and then you could just say it like you're a real expert.
Yeah, I know.
So here's the Con Cafe. This is the street where the Anthony Bourdain place is.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to see some Koreans and Europeans and Americans.
Anyway, from here, I think we might see a little bit more of the pink color. Yeah, I think it's coming across. That's a beautiful cathedral. Better get out of this taxi's way. Nice. I like the clock. As I said, that's a big clock. It's probably taller than us, right?
I would say so, yeah.
It's a big
7 feet,
clock face.
7
Yeah,
foot.
7 feet, 8 feet. Yeah, nice. And you said there's something down here of interest?
Well, you know, where all the tourists come to eat bang sale. So you can see again trendy people in Con Cafe.
Yeah. Right over here, there's the pink cathedral with the giant clock face that I admired so much. And a couple of corners down, there's a market. You can see from the outside, it's kind of hard to tell, but up there at the top, you can see it's one big, long building. so we can probably head inside and see what's in there.
So you can see the church from here. You've already got that shot, I guess.
Yeah, I was looking in that direction.
So we'll walk down a bit and then go down the middle. If it's not too hot, we'll see what it's like.
Do you have a history with this market? Come shopping here
My
before?
wife gets her nuts here. Like, we used to live not too far from here, and she would come, like all her wet market stuff she would get here.
See.
But now she still comes here.
Yeah. I know this style of market well. It's like the giant open warehouse. And then down at ground level, it's just a maze of corridors.
Which is why it's called a warehouse, because you're inside and you don't know where you are.
I'd like to say, yeah, I've heard that one before, but actually I have never heard that before.
It's too dumb for other people to come up with.
I guess people who worked in warehouses would be familiar with that joke.
Well, maybe. Of course, the warehouses I've worked at, everyone spoke French, so.
But yeah, whenever you pass here, you can look left or right, and there's endless corridors. We're the maze runners.
Well, let's take a little twist. The wet market is down at the end.
I always joke that whenever I go to a market, all I do is break their hearts because I don't buy anything. I've never bought anything in a market. All I do is take pictures or video. I raise their hopes. Here comes a customer, and then I dash them. Wet market over here, but not, usually early morning, right?
Ciao.
And the fish would come here early in the morning, but nothing happening right now. Yeah, it looks like mainly a cloth market, right? On the inside, what we saw.
And all the wet market is closed down, I guess.
Yeah.
They want imagine what the fish would smell like.
Yeah.
Let's see, maybe we want to go this way.
Yeah, pop back inside. And I've run out of powdered creamer for my coffee, so I'm keeping my eyes open for anything like that.
I get some broken rice instead, it looks like it.
You mentioned your wife would get nuts and things here.
Yeah, basically she developed a relationship with one of the ladies here. And so she knows she's not in today. I'll be back there where that woman in the yellow shirt is. And so, like, she always knew she got a good deal. You know, fair deal.
And
At least she thought she was good.
Market eatery.
Yeah.
All these places.
I think I'm going to find a place with air conditioning for you.